We're at the well. Is this the final one? Or are we... Okay, so I was right. We are in hell. And dude, I think the well was what they called the thing that was bringing demons into their world. So I think we're about to like close this. So I think this might be it.
Lay the souls to rest.
This might be it, yeah. Yep, this might be it, folks. We might be at the final level. I hope. I say that.
But you enjoy this game so much.
I do. When I say I hope, I mean like I hope we can finish this because this was literally the first playthrough we ever started on the channel, and I'm just gonna criticize myself real quick. That looks awesome, by the way. I hate how long I take personally on this channel to finish a playthrough, so I'm just glad to be done with this. And because then we can like move on to something else. But don't get me wrong, this game was fantastic, and I am excited for the sequel. There's no release date on that yet, but I hope it comes out in 2019. Can I survive this? Yeet!
Are you a little scared about it because of what happened in Fallout 76?
No, because it's not being made by Bethesda. It's being published by Bethesda. So I'm not afraid of what's gonna Doom Eternal being like Fallout 76, mainly because one, it's being made by different people, and two, you think about it, they're very different games. Doom has multiplayer, but it's not multiplayer focused, and I don't even know if Doom Eternal's gonna have multiplayer. But Fallout 76, what does scare me is Elder Scrolls 6. I don't think it's gonna be as bad, but I am skeptical now. Also, I'm wondering if I should have picked up that
Honestly,
that Berserk
I don't think that. How do I say it? For me, it depends on what happens with their next game is gonna be Starfield, right?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck that was. I never heard of that.
The shit out of that.
I never heard of that until they announced it last E3.
All I know is it's probably gonna just be, you know how it's gonna be some version of RPG. I don't know if it's gonna be guns or not, but
okay.
From what I could tell, it's just gonna be an RPG but space.
Oh, okay. That's actually kind of cool. By the way, Berserk mode is like the best fucking thing in this game.
The last game that they,
was Fallout 76. Yeah.
So I'm thinking is that's what the quality of that game is what's really gonna decide the Elder Scrolls for me. Like for example, if that game is a buggy mess and it's broken as well, there's no hope for that game.
Well, is that gonna be out before Elder Scrolls 6 or what?
Yes, it's gonna. The next game that was the roadmap was Fallout 76, Starfield, Elder Scrolls 6.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't like I didn't know about Starfield. That's why I was like, what the fuck is this? So. Yeah, and like I'm guessing so it's gonna be like an Elder Scrolls style game, but in space.
Yeah.
I mean that sounds cool, but like,
honestly,
I'm with you on that. Like depending on how, because of how Elder Scrolls 6 or not, Fallout 76 was. I'm getting my titles mixed up. It's looking bad, and like they say like I've heard people say like it's a Bethesda game and the bugs are part of the charm, and I'm like, look. The Elder Scrolls games, the Fallout games, they're fucking massive. Those games are bound to have bugs, but when it's like game-breaking bugs that makes the game unplayable and just unenjoyable, no. You can't have that.
And plus people are kind of done with the charm anyway now.
Right.
After Fallout 76, so... honestly, Elder Scrolls 6 probably would have gotten a pass for some of the bugs, but now... forget it.
Dude, when they announced that, I feel like I was one of the few people when they announced that E3, I was just like, I don't know, because one red flag for me when they announced that E3 was like it felt too soon for a new Fallout game, and the other thing was they never made that game multiplayer before, so I was thinking like because how soon they're announcing it and releasing it and it's something brand new, I would think like, okay, you should maybe put more time into that because it's something you've never done before, so you really need to make sure it works. Like, I'm all for developers, like, branching out and trying new things because that's good for the consumer. It means, like, hey, this company has made a really awesome game. I'm using this here, I don't care. This company makes really awesome games, and they're making a new style that they've never done before.
Damn, I was really hoping she died by that shot.
I killed one of them because I think two of them spawned.
Oh, there's two. Okay.
Yeah, I think I killed one of them. But... it's good for the consumer and like the people who play games because it helps us get new stuff and of a new style instead of like the same thing. Because like you could argue in a way that Fallout and Elder Scrolls are basically the same genre, just different games. So I'm all for developers trying new things, but if you're gonna try a new thing that you've never done before, give yourself time to get it right. You know what I mean, Trevor?
Yeah.
That's why I think like, okay, we got them all good. I just want to make sure. That's why I think like Fallout 76 was such a red flag for me, because it felt too soon, and it was something they haven't done before. You know, so yeah.
I wasn't 100% sure because what's it called? Elder Scrolls, not Elder Scrolls. Fallout 4 was announced the same year that it actually released.
Well,
at E3 as well.
You're right.
So
but
I wasn't 100% sure how that was going to go down. But
okay.
the multiplayer, I think, is what really...
You're right. I mean, look, here's my argument. Fallout 4 is that, number one, that didn't have multiplayer. So, but the other thing was, like, how long has it been between Fallout 4 and Fallout 3? Or the last Fallout game, which was Vegas after 3? Or New Vegas?
Vegas was not even made by Bethesda.
Oh,
it was
really?
made by Obsidian.
I didn't know
Who's
that.
now making that Outer Worlds game.
Yeah, I heard about that, which that actually looks kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. It's like Fallout but in space, but it's not Fallout. It just kind of looks like it. That's what I heard people compare it to.
Yeah.
That game looks cool. I'll admit that.
Yeah, a lot of people are joking, well, Bethesda can't make a Fallout game. Obsidian can.
Yeah, that's true. But, yeah, no, getting back to what I was saying earlier, when was what year did Fallout 3 come out, and what year, Fallout 4 came out 2015, but what year did Fallout 3 came out?
I'm not sure. All I know is the last game that they worked on, though, I'm pretty sure was, what's it called? Was probably Elder Scrolls 5.
No, Fallout game.
No, I'm saying it's, but...
We're not talking about a last game they made, we're talking about Fallout. What year did Fallout 3 come out?
I'm not sure. But my point is even if you're trying to say, hey, this is the difference time, but that doesn't mean that was being worked on during that.
You're right. It doesn't, but I'm just saying, like, that's my point, because, like, they had plenty of time between Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, but when Fallout 76 was announced, it just, to me, it felt way too soon. Because going back to what you were saying, yeah, they might have made a different game, like, how do I get back up top? Like, Elder Scrolls or whatever, or I think technically Skyrim.
Is there stairs in one of those hallways?
I'm trying to find them. But,
oh, that'll work.
Oh, no, wait, yeah, this is where I need to go. Like, they might have been working on Skyrim before Fallout 4, but you gotta remember, if Skyrim was, then in that case, you gotta remember, Skyrim came out, well, let me rephrase that, the original Skyrim first came out
in 2011.
Yes, and Fallout 76 was 2015, so that's like a 4-year time difference, so they had time to work on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's, okay, I need to get out of your blast shooting range. That's my big gripe with,
throw your, grenade thing.
Thank you, forgot about that. That's my big gripe with Fallout 76 was it just felt too soon, and they really needed to give themselves more time with it. I just hope Bethesda isn't, like, becoming, like... Okay, well, I was hoping I could outrun them. I'm hoping Bethesda just realizes how they fucked up and doesn't kind of, like, take their fans and customers for granted, because at the end of the day, that's what makes them money, so... If they stop buying because they won't make better games, then they're just screwing themselves over, you know?
Yeah. One of the funniest jokes I heard was that Activision probably shouldn't be sending Bethesda thank you cards.
Oh my god. Oh god.
The shit they got in with Diablo Immortal, and then the Bethesda became like just the focal point of gamer hatred.
Dude, okay, so here's the funny thing with Diablo Immortal, since we're talking about Bethesda. That
doesn't have anything to do with that.
No. Listen to what I'm about to say. I also forgot that was earlier. I don't know what that did. There might be a door I can find now. But, okay, so for those of you watching that don't know what we're talking about, Diablo, which I played Diablo 3 on my Xbox 360 years ago. I'm not like a hardcore fan, but it was fun. I'll admit that. But Diablo Immortal is basically a mobile game they announced, right? And fans were pissed because it's only mobile. It's not getting the biggest thing that really pissed them off is it's not going to be a PC port either. It's strictly on mobile, because some people like mobile games, but a lot of people would have been happier if there was a PC version.
Plus, their response was pretty terrible too.
Right, but what I'm getting at is, like, you know, they also later said that yeah, they are working on Diablo 4. They just
did?
Yeah, I think YouTuber we watched named Review Tech USA talked about it. They are working on Diablo 4. It's just they only showed. Okay, why are you in here?
He
Fuck!
really spawned on top of you.
I know. I hate this son of a bitch. Wait. That. Oh God. Hi. Okay, good. I was worried I was gonna miss. Like, yeah. They are working on a. Okay, they are working on a Diablo 4. It's just they didn't show it, or they didn't. I guess they're not ready to show it. But getting back to the Bethesda, what did Bethesda show before they showed Elder Scrolls 6 in E3 2018, Trevor? Do you remember?
What do you mean?
I'll remind you. They showed a mobile Skyrim game. I think it was called Elder Scrolls Blades or something.
Yeah.
Right. And then they showed Elder Scrolls 6. Like, there wasn't gameplay or anything. It was just like, yeah, we are working on this. If the people, Blizzard and the team that's making Diablo did that at BlizzCon, I think people would have been
They would have been like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, they wouldn't have been as mad. Because I'm pretty sure if Bethesda only showed that Elder Scrolls mobile game, they would have, and not Elder Scrolls 6, they would have gotten the same backlash.
Yeah, they would have gotten pretty similar.
Yeah. But I do think, oh, hi there, you just kind of like showed up out of nowhere. I do think, and I, like I
was so close to you.
I know, I'm trying to kill him. I will admit, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think I remember them reading somewhere that, like, they are, oh, please make that off! I didn't mean to run off the edge. I do think I think I remember reading somewhere that they are working on Diablo 4. I'm not 100% sure, so don't take my word on that, guys. God, I used to hate those things, the Hell Knights, I think they're called. I used to hate these when I started this game, but now I realize they're not as bad as the other things in this game.
It's like, oh, you think these guys are bad? Well, here's these guys. Oh, you think these guys are bad?
It's like, oh, you hate this? Well, wait till you see this shit, motherfucker! Alright, I don't know how to get back there, and I forgot to get that key thing, but fuck it. I don't know. Oh, shit, that looks awesome. Alright, let's try not to fuck up the platform here.
Yep.
I'm, like, being super careful. I don't want to, like, accidentally walk off the edge picking up armor. I also don't want to get stopped by the fucking rock. That's not them.
Oh, that's not a cat.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
It's a little bitch.
Yeah, they're annoying, though.
There's the Cacodemon.
Hang on. Oh, I ran out of the ammo for the cannon thing. What is it called again?
Gauze.
Gauze cannon, yeah. What is Gauze, by the way?
I don't know.
Is it a thing, or is it just like a made-up word? I don't think it's a made-up word. I just don't know what it is. I'm gonna be honest. Can you Google that for me, man? I want to learn something today, which is not usual for me. I usually...
You know you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Don't you were so close.
Hey, he got close to me!
I know.
I'm trying not to back off the thing. Wait, I just remember I have a chainsaw. Did it? Okay, well, okay.
You didn't have enough ammo on that.
No, I had like a full thing.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he killed me before I could reach him. I tried jumping to him.
A unit of magnetic induction equal to 1/10,000th of a Tesla.
Is that what a Gauss cannon is? Is that what that is, Trevor? Is that
I'm gonna look up a Gauss cannon now.
No, not Gauss cannon. Is that what Gauss is?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Wait, Tesla like the car, or someone else?
It's a unit of measurement.
Oh, my bad.
It's to electricity.
So wait, Trevor, look real quick. That key I opened, that opened this, which had a BFG shot and chainsaw ammo. So glad I got that. We need that.